Okay, welcome to a Friday late evening songwriting stream. What else is there to do on a Friday night besides Logic, right? Am I right? We're just going to jump right into this. I don't know what we're doing yet, but I just pulled up a retro synth and we're going to start with that a little bit. But I do need, well, maybe we'll start with retro synth and then add some percussion. So I'm going to turn on the metronome a little bit. And we'll just start with 8 bars because, right? And let me just check one setting in my settings for recording. Just want to make sure that cycle on is creating take folder. I remember I had that switch the other day. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, we're just going to start with a simple progression at the beginning. And let me add in capture recording. We're just start with a totally blank slate, so I didn't even have that turned on. Yeah, that's fine. Let me flatten those 2 takes and get this first chord. I started it late. So we'll do that. Ooh, did I miss a note in there? I think I did. Yeah. And then we'll quantize that just because I just played it. And we'll see how I just am starting this progression, but I do want to start thinking about the sound already. Thanks for joining, everybody who's on already. I love having people jump right on. That's amazing. And one of our front row student members as well. Awesome. I'm going to ignore you a little bit, though, as we get this started. And then if you see something I'm doing that you want to ask more about, just, stop me. But we haven't even gotten that far yet. I think I'm going to just do a drummer track, though. But do one of our electronic styles. Let me move this over a little bit so I can see it. Something electronic, something really simple, I think. Yeah, none of those are really great for this. Ugh. But we're going to make it work. Why we still have to always manually change our panners to stereo panners is beyond me. Let's see. So I think, is there something on my voice right now, Sid? Row video? Let me know. I don't think I have anything on it, like effects or anything. But let me know if it doesn't sound right. We're going to do already. This is early, but I just have that synth sound. I want to make sure it's going to work. So I'm going to sidechain from the drums. I'm pretty sure. Let me hear about what sound is that? The snare sound. So I'm going to sidechain off the snare, and let's do. Hi-hat one. Yeah. Oh, a little sidechain goes a long way when you're doing like a held synth chord with percussion. And let's add something. Thanks, everybody. Let's see. McHenry, love your channel. Thank you for watching. Oh, cool. So Sid Rose asking about one of the other things, the Verispeed demo. That vocal sound we actually might get to a little bit tonight. So if you hang out a little while, but that's a combination of like just layering a bunch of vocals using tight auto tune and then some other processing, but most of that is just from multi-tracking vocal layer after layer. We actually, if we like where the direction of this thing is going tonight, then we may actually get to some of that as well. But let's see. Let's just add another part to this. And I already don't remember what chords we played, so let me just pull those up real quick with the score. Put this in page mode. Ooh, that's so... Okay, here we go. And a nice tip, if you're doing this with score mode and you have what you want to see, you can just turn off the link button, and then the score won't change no matter what we select up top, which is actually what I want, because I just want to see those, but I don't want it to change. I like this. But I'm not going to leave it like that. We're going to mangle everything tonight. Tonight's a mangling night, I feel like. So let's use a little step. Default step effects is one of my favorites. It's like I know that using just the default of anything is kind of lame, but I actually like it. I kind of like that last one I did. Let's hit the capture recording button. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't even think I need to leave the other ones for now because they were just stuff. It's easier to do all the quantization and things. Let's groove track everything so that I can do that instead of simple quantization. Let's see if that. I'm going to take that down an octave. Too hard to reach. I've got like a light over here, but we get that without the light. Transpose down an octave. Okay, let's add that in. I like that part. Maybe not that first section. I just want to hear this bass part. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to automate. I was going to do a modulator on this to do that, but I think it's short enough. I want it to go on longer though. Well, I'll automate it for now. Let's see. Let's touch this. And of course, any low frequency stuff, I do stupid things like, let's see, imaging stereo spread. We need to get an update on the stereo spread plugin. It is so basic, and it has the old format plugin, but it still works. I think I'm going to take this first drum thing and get rid of all the fills and let the fill happen on that second one. But now, actually, before I do that, let's do a little bit of... I know we're always mixing too early, but I can't help it. McKendry, do you have a favorite alchemy sound? I mean, is there something in specific you were thinking about with that? I mean, obviously, I love alchemy, but... Epic cloud formation. We're going to do that thing where we actually... There it is. Done. And Sid's asking, does too much reverb create low end? Yeah, I mean, first of all, you should be mostly filtering out the low end of most of your reverbs you ever use. There's only a few times when I leave low end in the reverbs, because most systems, speaker systems, car systems, not headphones as much, but most systems, the low frequencies handle the room just fine. You don't need to add anything on there. So it's all interpreted by your brain. But certainly we don't want to add any low frequency reverb on anything. Soft setting. Cool. I am reading two things at once. Let's see. Let me change my transposition back up. Let me hear how that sounds. I don't know. I'm going to mess with this a little bit. I like that. But just a little bit brighter in there. I'm going to save that. I like that sound a lot, but I'm going to save it for like a break that's coming up. Because right now we're building. I think we've got a lot of the stuff in there. And then we'll like have it drop out and do something else. I really like that sound. I don't think I've ever knowingly used that preset. Let's see, what other comments we have. Would it be better to bus all instruments to one reverb? No, I mean, maybe. Sometimes I'm using, yes, one reverb for almost all of my instruments, and then maybe 2 and a third for very specific things. And then we have a request for long brass notes creating harmony. There's a lot of like cool bands right now doing a lot of stuff with brass and like super heavy percussion. I really like that vibe too. We could actually do some of that. Let's do let's do this one here. Let's pull this section over and then add a little bit in here. of that. And let's build, because we have a lot of options here, but my go-to brass right now is still East-West Hollywood brass. I just have really I've liked that since they've released it. Although I don't think they have like a great brass section. I wish they had one that was a whole brass section, but we'll use like the trombones for a minute. Sustain. I think it's just I can EQ that to fit this nicely, I think. I'm going to go 1 bar early. I don't know. I'm going to live with that for a minute. Turn it down just a little bit. I think I want to brighten that up and demud it. But also, let me take a look at some of the MIDI was a little bit off in terms of what I played. A couple notes came through really hot, so let me get those under control. Is there even notes down there? No, I don't. I think played an extra octave. Okay, cool. Let's delete all of that. Okay, so we're going to do one more section, then maybe talk a little bit about the vocals. Because we're not doing a full... I mean, we're doing a song, but I just want to like build this concept first. And then from the concept, I would take it and build out some more stuff. Let's see. McKendry says, actually pretty cool. Yep, totally. New romantic beginning synth. Por favor. From Little Droog. Got a piece. Okay, thanks for watching, McKendry. Let me... Let's see. Let's just do a teeny bit, because there was a question about the reverb. I'll show you how I set some of that up right now. Because I typically wait to do the reverb until much later in this. I find that doing stuff dry for me makes more sense to my brain, but let's do just a little bit of that right now. So we're going to do sends. We're going to do a bus 4. And I think for this, we're going to use Chroma. I use Chromaverb for this style of music pretty much exclusively. I do like some of the stuff we have in terms of the synth reverbs. Specifically, they're designed, but whatever. You can use pretty much anything. And then on the output, you'll see the low frequencies are cut already, but I'm going to do more. one cool thing you can do if you have a control surface or even the iPad app, you can sends on faders, and all of a sudden your faders become the reverb, which is kind of cool. Okay, so because there was a question about some vocal stuff, let's do a little bit of vocals right now with my new setup. I think I can do this. I don't know if I can. Let me switch out one thing on my routing page here. Yeah, okay, so I'll have to turn that off. Check one, check. So you're hearing maybe two of me right now, and mute back. Ooh. I don't know, maybe we aren't doing vocals tonight because some weirdness in my routing thing. That would be sad. Well, we'll just work on the song as it is for now, not do vocals. I think I've got to change my routing around, which is a bummer. New setup, having some issues with that, looks like. Hopefully my sound is back now, Stefan. I know why I turned it off for a minute to do vocals, but when I was turning it off, it was like full on turning it off. Oh, I know why. I can do this. Three. So there should be sound now. Can someone confirm that we've got good sound for a minute? Let me know in the chat. Okay, good. So we can do this. I just had to set my right input. I forgot I'm now going on channel 3. So for my particular sound that I do with this style, I am using pitch correction, and we're in the key, so I'll use, it's really D minor, but I don't know if it matters that much for this. Super fast. And I still use this one in this case. I have a bunch of other pitch correctors, but this seems to be the one that I use. And then my new favorite thing is the SSL Vocal Strip 2, which I love. There we go. A little bit of stuff happening there. I don't think we need anything else for a moment. Maybe. La. Let's do. Let's see. I think I need one more thing just for this particular thing. But I'm just responding to a message. I'm like one of those students in class who's on Facebook, right? Okay, so let's do reason rack. Oh, I think I needed to make that stereo. Because I'm going to use the vocoder a little bit tonight. I like the vocoder in this style. So vocoder, and the only vocoder I will ever use anymore is the Reason Studio one because it is like mind-blowingly amazing. If you haven't used it, I know their whole new thing is like incredibly annoying to pay a monthly thing. But let's see. Check. There we go. Speed up. Autoplay. Check. Let's see. That's going. Okay. Let's go back. And now. Here we go again tonight. I wonder why it was so far. Now I know that it was everything. Now I know it wasn't me. Okay, delay. Maybe. Check. No. Not so much. Just dry, a little wet. Okay. Here we go again tonight. Here it never lasts forever anyway. And now it's time to hear the wave. And now I need to know forever every day. Here we are for now. And here we go again for never in the end. And now I know it's time to go. And here we are forever in. And now I know it wasn't me. I the day away from me. I understand there isn't anything. I understand it isn't. And now I know that it was causing everything. I took the day away for everything. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answers never find me here. I know the answers set me free. And so I look for what I need. And so I look for you. Spell check. Look for what was doing and what I need. Okay, cool. There we go. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answers never find me here. I know the answers set me free. And so I look for what I need. And so I look for what will plant the seed. Okay. Command D. Pan left, pan right. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answers never find me here. I know the answers set me free. And so I look for what I need. And so I look for what will plant the seed. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answers never find me here. I know the answers set me free. And so I look for what I need. And so I look for what will plant the seed. I took the day away. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answers never find me here. I know the answers set me free. And so I look for what I need. And so I look for what will plant the seed. I don't know. We'll see. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answers never find me here. I know the answers set me free. And so I look for what I need. And so I look for where the seed. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answers never find me here. I know the answers set me free. And so I what I need. And so I will plant the seed. Yeesh. Yeah, we'll see. That one we can go all the way. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answers never find me here. I know the answers set me free. And so I look for what I need. And so I look for what will plant the seed. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answers never find me here. I know the answers set me free. I took the day away from Okay, I should have my voice back to you guys at least. Those of you who survived that particular little excursion. Oof. Yeah, my new setup. So I've got my setup differently now than different streams. And in this one, I've got it so the latency is like so manageable. It's like I can play and sing and I don't even think about latency and it's all streaming live. So certainly that's a really positive thing. I don't, when I do these type of streams, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to get. I don't prepare any of this stuff in advance. I just kind of go off the cuff and do this. And so for me, it forces me into like the songwriting mindset, which sometimes I need. And plus, we've had some amazing comments and people talking. And so I love that. So I think that's amazing. There was one other comment at the end about, or question. So do you have a specific system that you follow when creating? My problem is I do everything in no specific order and random, and that slows me down and demotivates me. I need workflow guidance. So for me, let me pull open my other song for a second. The one that's called Song Ideas. All right, let me actually do something first. I don't think I've ever saved this one. Friday. Man, I can't spell. Okay, just so I remember. I can't type. It's just out of reach. I just did the whole thing without ever saving ones. That's totally stupidity. But this other song is called Song Ideas. And then in parentheses, Work on Me. You can see my desktop's a mess right now. Oof. Actually, a lot of that's just prep for a different project I'm working on. There we go. This one, the vocals are getting close. They're not done, but they're getting close. Let me make sure I've got sound happening here. IO assignments, out 3 and 4. Okay, cool. Here I am, trying hard to understand why we never met before. Imagine what we had in store. Here you are, half a world away from me. Oh, there's a vocal in there I need to fix so bad. It's like one of the synth parts. I have a synth layer here. No, that's not it. I gotta. That's not it. Where is the one? Maybe it's down lower. All the things to say. There you are, before. Imagine what we had in store. Here you are, half a world away from me. Right there. I need to come through and just automate that down. It's been bothering me the last couple times I've heard it. Let's see if that fixes it. Half a world away. Okay, sorry, that was just bothering me. Um, so, I started off in the exact same way with a small section, and then I copied it and moved it and then expanded it. So, if you're watching this still, um, I do have a method that I always work in, and that is starting with something and then going from like 8 bars to 16 to 32 bars. That's the trick, because I can make a lot of great like 4-bar loops or 8-bar loops. And then when I start adding words, that's what it forces me to do other stuff. Like it forces me to have a chorus. Which we just finished on there. So you have to like think, okay, I need to break through the barrier, whatever the barrier is. For you, it's like organization, then it's like, what is your pathway to break through that? In my case, it's adding the words, because all of a sudden I'm like, ooh, okay, I got like a verse here. And then I'm like, I want to do another verse. And like, what does the chorus sound like? So it's for me imagining what those things in between sound like. So that's for me the key element there. Anyway, we're about to wrap this up. We've been going over 50 minutes, and we have a song, right? We got there. It's still short. It's not like a full song, but I think that there's a lot of like interesting things with it. Some of we didn't actually get to use the epic cloud formation, which I do want to add, and like maybe when I get to the chorus. Right now, this is like an extended verse, I think. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. I know the answer to I know the answer set me free. And so I for what I need. And so I plant the seed. I took the day away from you. I took the day away from me. So the drums, I think, need to come up just a hair in the mix. And then I think I need to put on some overall master bus compression. I think in this case, I'm probably not going to a lot of these I start as vehicles, and then some of them I take further. This one in particular, I don't know. I needed to create something today. That's how I was feeling, but I don't know if this is going to go anywhere further or not. Sometimes I do. And no, I've never tried plug search for Logic. I should. Any other questions or things? I know there's only a couple of you left on the stream. Before we pull the plug, let me know, because in about 5 seconds, I'm gonna like just stop it. My hair's falling out of my headphones there. I'm growing my hair out. It's getting pretty long. But headphones keep it out of the way, which is nice. I'll check it out, Ellie Winter. I know you're always one of the most reliable people on my streams who make suggestions for cool tools. Stefan, that's not funny. Hair's not all that it's made out to be. Who needs hair? And then my next stream is probably going to be Monday during the day. I'm probably not. I don't think I'm gonna make a video this weekend to post, but I'm not going to do any more streams until probably Monday or Tuesday at the latest. But I'm trying to get into a better routine during the week so people can look ahead to them. Like this one tonight, I think I posted that I was going to stream 3 minutes before it started. So That's it. Cool. Thanks for being the three or a few of you who made it to the end of this. And if you're watching this later, you're crazy. But thanks for watching anyway. And I'm gonna like cash out, go upstairs, go to bed, probably. Talk to y'all later.